Delicious.
We're live.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
How are you doing?
How you doing, Lisa?
How you doing, Brian?
Thankful Thursday.
Thankful
Happy to be back in our own home.
Thursday.
Today's topic.
Yes.
We're going to do a topic we did last Thursday as well. The same topic. What? You're going to run back the same topic? Yes, because last Thursday we had technical difficulties on the show and most people couldn't even get on.
Right.
What we talked about last Thursday was the wisdom.
The wisdom
of green eggs and ham.
Of green eggs.
And I think we can delve into it a little bit deeper today because we think it'll be fun to do. Hopefully you enjoy it as well.
Okay. I'm going to get the book.
Going to get the commercial?
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about it in just a moment. I don't think I'm up yet, which is not good.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like.
On my page.
We are here. Like.
I can't open it on my page.
I don't know why.
I forget to click on it. You would think you click the arrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you would think. Boom. This is what happened last Thursday. And I ended up cutting everybody off.
I don't know how you can do that.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Well, we're working, and I'm grateful that you're here with us this morning. Hey, William Brown.
Right.
Good morning.
On my page.
It's on your page.
But I can't open it and I can't read the comments.
Okay.
That's just what that is. But I'm not going to risk losing our people again. That had the same thing happen last time. What's this?
That's on my page.
Okay. Does the comment that's on my page, on your page, do the same? I don't think so. Anyway, we're going with this book today.
Green eggs and ham.
Now, there's so many interesting things about this story that we love. One is the story of Mr. Dr. Seuss himself, actually. We know him as Dr. Seuss. His actual proper pronunciation is Dr. Seuss. And
he just got tired of y'all messing it up.
Right. But he learned about the alarming rate of illiteracy among children in the world. And he felt like if he wrote stories that were easy for children to read, they would learn to love to read more. They would read more, and the literacy rates in our country would rise. That was his thought. And he got challenged to write a book with less than 225 words in it, different words, 225 different words, and they all could be read simply. And the result of that book was The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat had less than 225 different words in it. And then he got challenged to write a book with less than 50 different words in it. And the result of that challenge was this book. There's less than 50 different words in the book, Green Eggs and Ham. But the lessons, the life lessons, and the beautiful flow of the story are amazing.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about the wisdom in this book. Last Thursday, we read the book aloud. Actually, Lisa read it aloud. And we may ask her to do the same again or something. Okay?
Or something.
So, what do you know about Green Eggs and Ham already? You probably already know some stuff, right? Why do you think that you know about this guy named Sam I Am? He's trying to get this
Sam
other guy.
I Am be on his shtick. He ain't giving up.
What would you say Sam I Am's profession was?
I think that he was a green eggs and ham salesman.
A Green Eggs and Ham what?
Salesman.
He was a salesman. Even back in the 90s, I used this book in sales meetings. Had it on my desk. Sam I Am, this little guy here, he's on the cover. He's actually a salesman. And Sam I Am is a model of persistence. I messed up something. Okay. He's a model of persistence. Sam I Am is the guy who can take any objection you give him and cash in the objection. Like take it as if it was money. Okay. I do not like him. Well, would you like him here or there? And Sam I Am is also not only a great persistent salesperson, He was great at keeping his own mood. He did not get discouraged. He did not get saddened. He did not get angry at the customer for not buying what he offered.
Yes. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. Yeah, he did
He
not.
didn't do any of those things. So because of that, he won. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I could.
Good morning, Shaki.
Okay, here we go. So now I can do that too. Now I can invite people from mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine limits who I can invite, but okay. So green eggs and ham, actually, Sam I Am is actually one of the characteristics that he shows that I think is in alignment with your rhino analogy.
Mm-hmm.
Is he don't have no concern for the response. I don't know if that's the right word.
That is the right word. It doesn't bother him how you respond. He's focused solely on what he's intent on doing.
Right.
And he's intent on offering this guy and getting this guy to try him out. So you can say what you're going to say, but I'm going to still try to get you to try these things out.
And you're going to do it one way or the other.
Yeah, you can do this thing. We could do this the hard way, or we could do it the easy way. The choice is yours.
But what kind of situations have you ever been in where you were presented with something that you didn't see the value of, but at some point you were moved to at least try it?
Oh my gosh. There's been many times where we've at least tried things that initially we didn't seem interested. Have you ever walked through a state fair and there was somebody barking? Step right up, hurry, step right up. See the
blah, blah, blah.
Largest tomato in the world. Okay.
Good morning, Sheila. Thank you for joining.
I don't want to care about the largest tomato in the world or the largest alligator in the world. The largest alligator in captivity. And he's barking about it. Okay. And curiosity sets in. Let me try. Let me go. At least it's only $1. Okay. It's only $1. And I did that thing, the largest alligator.
You did the largest alligator? Or the largest tomato?
I did the thing, the largest alligator. I paid the $1. Okay, here's what happens. You pay $1 and you go behind the curtain and you go up a little flight of stairs and there's a little short bridge that you walk across. The alligator's down there. You walk across and then you go down the stairs and you go out. So you saw it. That's it.
William Brown says.
And there's people behind you too, so you're not taking a long time.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. William Brown says, I saw Sam I Am as a person who invites people to think differently and invites people to challenge your beliefs, not threateningly.
Really? He saw Sam as a person someone who thinks differently. Let's dive into it.
Who invites people to think differently.
And who's the Bravo with Sheila?
Sheila.
Sheila who?
Bravo with Sheila.
I'm saying, do I know this?
You can keep on, or you can realize that I'm giving you as much as I got.
Oh, okay. I thought you're someone you knew. That's all personally. Good morning, great people, and good morning, Sister Shaki. I'm going to start it off, and I'm going to let Lisa take over or something. I don't know. But we're in Green Eggs and Ham today, and we're going to talk about the wisdom of it. I am Sam. What is he doing? A declarative statement. He's introducing himself to you.
I am Sam.
And the first guy is just reading his paper. He don't
mind his whole business.
He don't got nothing to do with Sam.
You could be Sam over there. I'm right here with my newspaper, and I'm good.
Maybe you didn't hear me last time. Sam, I am. Okay. Okay, and but he's annoying now. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. What? Now, Bill Brown said he's pontificated that he sees Sam I am as someone who thinks differently. Lisa and I have pontificated. We see Sam I am as a salesperson. Lisa actually said salesperson of Green Eggs and Ham. Sam makes his first offer. Do you like green eggs and ham? He's attempting to secure his market first. You want to find out if you like it first. If you already like it and his market is secured, if you don't like it, he's introducing it to you. That's what he's doing there. Do you like green eggs and ham? I'm attempting to secure my market. I do not like them, Sam I am.
I do not like
green eggs and ham. Have you ever had green eggs and ham? Lisa told the story last week that she used to cook them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I heard you say that the last time, but would you like them here or there? He's given them, it's called an alternative of choice close. It's a choice of choosing this or this instead of choosing buy or not buy. Alternative choice. Do you want to buy it this way or do you want to buy it that way? It's a technical term for that. The alternative of choice close.
Mm-hmm. Monday or Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Blue or red?
Yes.
The answer is going to be yes.
Either one. You don't care which one they buy, as long as they buy. I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. This is an adamant refusal. Now, what kind of client gives you a big no up front? The clients that give you a big no up front, he's not done much. Sam hasn't done much, but this guy's giving them over-the-top objections. Why would he do that?
Turned his back on him, threw his hand up at him.
I'll give you a sales tip. The bigger the no up front, the easier the fall at the end. The reason why people give you the big objection up front, I don't care what you say, I'm not buying anything today before you even make any offers. Those are the people that know deep down that they pushovers. They're hoping that by giving you a big no up front, you will get discouraged and you won't put them in an embarrassing situation where they have to say yes or no because they can't say no. Okay, you go to their house, they give you a big no. If you go to their home, they'll have Electrolux vacuum cleaners or Kirby vacuum cleaners in their home because they can't say no to anything. They'll have everything that's ordered off of television. They'll have all that stuff, okay, because they can't. The big no, easy close. Adopt that philosophy. Big no up front. Think about when it happens. And this is coming to you from the sales confidence coach. Sam, notice here the smile on his face. He's just got the big no, but it has not deterred his smile at all. Sam, he is smiling. Would you like them
in a house? Would you like them with a mouse?
Another alternative of choice. He tried the first one and didn't work, but he's got more options. Okay? It's okay. No problem.
It's okay. It's all right.
Notice the face of the guy he's trying to sell. He's starting to get worn down. Okay. Sam. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. He's saying that his arms are flailing. He's walking away. Big nose.
William Brown says, I just noticed that he said he didn't like Sam.
Yep.
And the next thing Sam said was, do you like green eggs and ham? It did not matter that he didn't like Sam. That's a message right there.
You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Because he don't know Sam well enough to not like him. And Sam's not shook by that.
Sam ain't trying to get him to like him. Sam is trying to get him to like green eggs and ham.
Oh, what a beautiful lesson.
That's a big problem. There's so many of the people who are entrepreneurial and convinced that people now have to know them to the degree that they want to spend the rest of their lives with them.
They got to be so light.
Sam didn't even care if he didn't like him a little bit. Now, I do believe that no like trust factor plays a part in today's entrepreneurial efforts. But I actually personally believe that the no part these days have become overemphasized.
And the like part. The no and the like. Okay.
I meant the like part.
Yeah, the like part. They want to be so like entrepreneurial friends.
You don't have to like me that much.
You don't have to want your clients to be at your wedding. You don't have to be invited to theirs. They have to like you only enough to hear your story. It's plagiarized. The no, like, and trusting is plagiarized from the original Greek formula. The original Greek formula says people must like you before they can listen to you. Mm-hmm. They must listen to you before they can trust to you. Mm-hmm. And they must trust you before they can buy from you. But the like that the Greek formula is talking about is they only have to like you enough to hear your story. That's enough.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah. Thank you for joining us this morning. This morning, once again, we're revisiting the wisdom in Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham.
Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? This is the third time he's tried the alternative of choice clothes. Okay. Now, could you sell like that today? I'm not so sure you can sell the way Sam did
Not
today.
as repetitively
Right.
or emphatically, but I consistently, and maybe it's just because people, because they're already bought into wanting to work with me, but I typically use the, our mornings or afternoons better for you.
Mm-hmm. An alternative of choice clothes.
Yeah, I don't, but I typically at that point already know that. Actually, I'll say that whether or not I know.
Okay. Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am.
I counted 8 different options
So
that
far.
Sam gave him. Right. So far, yes. Would you, could you, in a car, eat them, here they are. I would not, could not in a car. I am so impressed with the enthusiasm of Sam. Sam has adopted that this is a game that I can win. Okay, and I'm going to go for it. He can say anything he wants to say. I'm still going to go for it.
Shaki says, like enough is big though. I don't think the average person pays attention to how they shut down on people when they don't like them. I caught myself doing it yesterday. Yes, you got to have a little bit of like.
Enough. You're
and
right.
Definitely people shut down when they don't even like you at all.
That's right.
At all.
Now, why would someone not like you at all? You have to work at that.
Okay? At getting people to not like you?
At all.
Yeah, getting people to not like you at all. However, there are times where you can remind someone of something else that has happened that has nothing to do with you. And that's why you get to realize that people have the choice to work with you or not. And you have your ideal client.
Imagine you got hired for a company, to work at a company. And when you get hired, the first employees, they come up to you, man, you're going to hate working with Dave. He's our supervisor. He sucks. He's mean. We don't like Dave at all. And then someone else comes up to you and says, Dave is an ass. You're not going to enjoy working with Dave or not. You start to formulate an opinion. Dave sucks. I hate working for Dave. Man, you got to work for Dave. And then when you finally get to meet Dave, Dave comes up to you with a big smile on his face, extends his hand and shakes your hand. He says, I've heard about you. I see what you've done. I want you to know up front that I respect you, and I can't wait to get working with you. Welcome aboard. I'm happy to have you here. Anything I could do to be helpful to you, please let me know. And thank you. That's what Dave says to you the first time you meet him. Now, no matter what everybody else said about him, because of his greeting to you, they can say what they want. As far as I know, Dave's pretty daggone cool, right? Right? Sometimes. If that had happened, you would still have a negative opinion of Dave?
I wouldn't have a negative opinion because I don't take other people's opinions. I've learned in life that people's relationship with me is oftentimes very different than people's relationships with other people.
Okay.
But I have also learned in life to maintain a certain level of skepticism, whether or not it's a good referral or a bad referral. Because I have also learned that sometimes I can perceive things based upon my original intention and overlook some things that are actually there.
Yes, exactly. So I put that analogy out there for consideration because I really believe that despite any negative thoughts people may have of you, the way you relate to that particular person can change it.
Pamela Coleman, good morning. She says, give the benefit of the doubt. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I want to think that is top of the morning, everyone. Something happened to you this. Oh, that's Mark.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'm having difficulties with mine. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the morning, everyone. Something special happened to you this morning. You awakened. And the world has been waiting on you to arrive. The world is craving your presence, your power, and your contribution. Today, this day, bless the world with the essence of Y-O-U.
Good
Now,
morning, Katura.
we believe that was Mark Greer.
Absolutely.
We're very confident that was Mark Greer.
Absolutely.
But we have no confirmation that was Mark Greer because I can't see her name on that screen.
His name
on that screen or this screen.
Nope.
But because Mark has been a model of consistency,
absolutely,
we have a right to expect, yeah, that sounds like something that he would say.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Sister Katura Green.
Good morning, Tarnas.
Good morning, Tarnas.
Thank you.
We're still in the wisdom of green eggs and ham. Now, I skipped ahead because page after page after page, Brother Sam gives that gentleman a chance to try different situations.
In different situations.
After going through a whole lot, it says, you do not like them, so you say. So you say.
So you say.
Try them. Try them, and you may. Try them, you say. Try them, and you may, I say.
Dr. Deborah said, just have my mark fixed. That's right.
Sam, if you will let me be,
I will try them.
And you will see.
You will see.
Finally, he relents under the pressure of Sam consistently ask him. He's not excited about it, but he does taste it. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am. And I would eat them in a boat. And I would eat them with a goat. And he goes on to talk about all the places that he would eat them. And then he says at the very end, I do so like green eggs and ham. This is the kicker. Thank you. Thank you, Sam, I am. What is he thanking him for?
Thank you for the opportunity.
What is he thanking?
That's to try these green
Thank
eggs.
You for persisting until I succeeded. Thank you for staying in the game. Thank you for keep thinking of me. Thank you for not quitting on me. Thank you.
And if you believe that what you have to offer to someone is worth the insistence and persistence because it's going to improve their lives, it's going to improve their feelings, it's going to improve them in some way, then you have an obligation to present it to them.
Brother
Mark says,
yep, the Nostradamus powers of the empowerment duo are correct. It was little old me, Mark Greer.
Amen.
I'm so happy Mark finds fun in that too.
Amen. Brother William says, recently I've been attempting to relate to people how we relate to each other and not how others relate to them. The verdict is still out.
He's attempting to relate to people how we relate to each other, and not how others relate to them. The verdict is still out. That's interesting to me because others do influence, at least to a degree. Now, some people have conquered it more than others, like Lisa has, but it does to a degree.
And the truth of the matter is, there is something to be said for the wisdom of other people's interactions, right? There's some value to that. If you're going into a situation where you don't know for yourself, and it's a high situation, a high regarded situation, a high pressure situation, or whatever, and you don't know for yourself what to expect of this individual, you do have the option of taking the opinion of those that you know and respect to influence your opinion. However, in my life, I've had a series of scenarios where my personality influenced a person very differently from another person who I know and love very much. But I know the person that I know and love very much, I know their idiosyncrasies and they don't match mine. Right. So I wouldn't create the same situation with the other person. And that doesn't always come out well.
I get it. That makes sense, especially when it comes to friends.
Right.
And meeting new people.
Right.
On Netflix right now, they have a series called Untold. And it's a series of news stories that we're familiar with that happened in the 2000s and sometimes earlier than that were big, and they kind of like delve into the stories. My wife and I have seen two of the Untold stories so far. We watched the story of Tim Donaghy, the NBA referee that was fixing games. But yesterday we watched the story of Manti Te'o. You guys remember who Manti Te'o is? Manti Te'o was the Heisman Trophy winning caliber linebacker for the University of Notre Dame back in 2013, I believe it was, 2012, 2013, and he got catfished. Now, at the time, catfish was a relatively new term, but he got catfished by another young man who was pretending to be a woman that he was in love with, and Manti fell for this woman, this just through messaging, Facebook messaging. They originally met on MySpace. That's how long ago that was. And turns out it wasn't a real girlfriend. And it got to be a big story that was very embarrassing for Manti. It was very embarrassing for his family. And I was trying to figure out how could he have been fooled for so long. And then, but Manti kind of gave me the clue how he got fooled so long. He says, I was able to talk to people who said they knew her. Okay. One of them was a cousin. Because do you know this person? She's on your friends list. Yeah, I know her. Yeah. So he trusted those other people's opinions that they knew her, even though over a year they had been messaging and he had never met her in person.
William Brown says, many of my dear friends I did not like when I first met them. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, we do.
That's interesting. You do?
Yeah.
Crystal Blake says, Untold
Good morning, Crystal.
is a very good documentary. Good morning. I haven't talked to you in a while, Crystal. Good morning. She says, Untold is a very good documentary.
I think the reason why we don't like some people initially is our own personal prejudices. I've had many people I didn't like right away.
Really?
I didn't like how they drive, for one thing. Okay. So, but the people who don't drive well, I don't like them at all. But if I was to meet someone, they'd probably be pleasant people.
If they're walking, you might be like, oh, as long as you don't drive.
When I was a teenager, my friend. If you couldn't play basketball well, I didn't like you at all. Okay. You had no other redeeming qualities if you couldn't play basketball well. That was my own personal prejudice because that was the world I was in. Okay. Some people, I might not like how they dress. There was actually a girl that wanted to date me, and I didn't like her because of her shoes. Okay. That's how petty we can be.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to respond to some of this.
But we can be petty.
But I have been working very, very diligently. You guys know I've been working on my doctorate, and I have been taking.
They may not know that.
I have shared it.
Okay.
I have shared it. I'm working
Lisa's
on my
in
doctorate.
class right now for a doctorate in theology. Was it ministry of theology? What is it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will be. I hope to be in a graduating class in October. This has been over some time, and they've assumed some credits and all these other things. But anyway, one of the challenges that I have, never mind.
I dare you to say it. Go ahead.
It's a bias of my own, and I realize that it's really not even my bias.
What is the bias, Lisa?
It's not even my bias.
What is it?
It's a handed down bias.
What is it?
And and now I'm just realizing right now. I'm going to share what it is, but I'm just realizing right now why I have this bias.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what the bias is. The bias has to do with accents and phraseology. But I will tell you what the origin of the bias is because it just came in. I am born in New York City. New York City, most people presume the northern accent is actually the Brooklyn accent is the most prominent accent that people make fun of. The Italian Brooklyn accent, right?
Okay.
There are actually a lot of different accents in New York. And the biggest difference is, or at least the biggest difference that caused my bias was the New York City, Manhattan versus the Bronx accent. Okay. Now you would think that that's only a very small nuance, but if you're talking to someone from New York and you're talking to someone from the Bronx, you can hear it very, very
especially New Yorkers
clearly
can tell. Yeah.
if you're a New Yorker. My mother is a Manhattan New Yorker. I was raised, however, as a Bronx New Yorker, and there was always some contention with don't talk like that, don't sound like that, don't talk like that with the Bronx ghetto, if you will, the Bronx ghetto accent. Don't speak that way. And so I believe that it impacted me in the way that I hear people and listen to people and relate to people. Because in addition to not appreciating or liking the Bronx accent, New Yorkers, specifically, not just my mother, but New Yorkers specifically, have another bias about a Southern accent, particularly a Southern, uh, urban Southern accent versus not talking about Miss Daisy and Sweetie Pie and how you doing. I'm talking about the really Southern, really Southern accent that is, it sounds often it sounds often uneducated.
Well, New Yorkers think people that sound with a Southern draw are slower.
Absolutely.
They think that. Okay.
That's not necessarily a true statement. It's not what I logically believe, but I believe that some of my old traumas are still impacting some of my thinking.
Sister Shaki says, "Oh, Lisa, I didn't know. See, congratulations. I want to go back for my PhD. It's a huge commitment. Kudos to you." Dr. Deborah Dunstan says, "Very judgmental people really rub me the wrong way. I'm getting better about getting to know them better before I dislike them. Sometimes it may be upbringing." Amen to that. Notice the phraseology of Dr. Deborah Dunstan. Very judgmental people really rub me the wrong way. What kind of dominant communication style is that, baby?
Kinesthetic.
She's a kinesthetic phraseology. Kinesthetic people, they like and communicate through touch. And a lot of their communication has to do with how something makes their bodies feel. She rubs me the wrong way. She makes my skin crawl. You're getting me hot. Okay, I'm about to, do you sweating me? Do you sweating me? All those phraseologies have something to do with touch. Every room they go in, they determine right away, is it hot in here or cold in here? Or is it just right in here? That's a kinesthetic dominant communication style. Knowing that to be true, if that's true, we'll test it first. We'll talk to her and her dominant preferred communication model, which is kinesthetic. How do you feel about this? How does this make you feel? Who's that there? Brother Mark? Go ahead, baby.
I can't tell.
Okay, I'll do it. I've never been concerned why people who don't know me may not like me. I realized it was their burden to carry, not mine. My love for me overrides any dislike or hate anyone may have of me. Let me tell y'all something. When Mark Greer says that, you better believe him. I've been around him enough. If someone didn't like Mark Greer or even tried to insult him, it would impact him none at all. You couldn't say anything insulting towards him that would bother him, because the ship that sinks doesn't sink at all until water gets inside. And he insulates himself by confidence in himself, security in himself, that no insults can penetrate his hull. You can't get inside and sink him. You'll be on the outside, do whatever you want. Those storms can rage on the outside, but he's not going to let your water inside and sink him. He's not going to do it. His confidence is too high for that. It's too strong for that. And I admire that about you, Mark. I admire it.
Shaki goes on to say, Lisa, my grandmother was from Georgia and hated the word mama. She didn't like it when my little cousin who lived in Georgia used to speak to his mother. My grandmother would have a lot to say. It's so funny. So many of you know that I am the Mama Lisa. I conceded to the Mama Lisa because my adopted daughter named me that, and she's from the South. When my son was born, I thought, and this is a New York thing, I thought I would finally be mom. I was looking forward to mom, even mommy, but never mama. And what did my big country son call me? Mama. And my grandson?
And ma.
And ma. So now I love it and I embrace it, but it took me a while. I was like, really? Ma.
Now she calls him her big country son because he's about 6'4", I think.
He's not 6'4".
6'3", you think?
Yeah.
Okay, 6'3", 6'4". He's up there. And I think he's 6'4", but he's a big guy too. He's not skinny at all. Okay.
And my grandson calls me grandpa. The same way. He sounds exactly the same.
It sounds like his dad.
Yes, exactly the same.
That happens. Sister Shaki says,
oh my goodness, my daughters call me mama. I wanted to be a mommy or mom. LOL. Absolutely.
just embrace it. Whatever.
We have to move back to New York and start over again. I promise you, I'm not going to do that.
You can't ever imagine living in New York again for no circumstance?
A, not ever living in New York again.
Wow.
And B, not ever having any more children.
I don't want any more children either. But I can see us living back in New York, baby.
No, babe. From when? From when?
Like we
From
can live
when?
now.
No, it's September. It's getting ready to be a brick in New York.
I like New York around Christmas time. I think New York around Christmas time is the best.
Mm-hmm.
You ever go up 42nd? I'm
Yes,
sure you have.
yes, I have.
I'm sure you have to all of that.
I've done it all.
Rockefeller Center.
Yep.
I'm
Ice
sure you've done
skating,
all of that.
everything. Nope.
Yes.
Ma is southern country, but I find myself laughing at our southern country slang.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But even people who mispronounce words, they're still intelligent people. They just mispronounce the word, and we have a bias of it.
We have a bias.
Like plastic, put it in a plastic bag. We had to go to the hospital. Okay. Plastic
Call the
bag.
ambulance.
Call the ambulance. Ambulance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to go to the library today. The library. Wow. Okay. Those people are still intelligent. They just mispronounce words. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. But I tell you that some of that was indoctrinated early on. I know how to code switch. I know how to switch my language to where I am and who I'm with and what I sound like. And I believe that started when I was very, very young because I couldn't bring my Bronx to Manhattan.
Okay. Yeah. What was in a restaurant, or you was hearing a story about somebody in a restaurant? They was talking about not a restaurant. They was talking about scrimps across the street or something like that. Go across the street and get me some scrimps.
Yeah. And pick up some strawberries while you're at it.
And pick up some strawberries. So you want scrimps and strawberries? Okay.
Brian, I think you like New York around Christmas time, but you're not remembering New York winter time.
I am romancing New York winter time. I did grow up in Brooklyn, and I do remember snow up to my thighs still having to go to school. I do remember that. I do remember what 40 degrees below zero feels like. I've seen those days in New York, but right now they don't bother me as much as they probably did at the time because of my age, and I'm romancing that time now. I'm 54.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be worse.
I don't know. I can imagine us living like when we go to New York and we're around Manhattan. I can imagine living in Harlem now. Now Harlem now
it's a whole new place.
It ain't the same.
My niece lives
it's
in
fast
what
moving.
Used to be Harlem.
It's fast moving, fast walking, chic. The clothes are right. The people are right. Everybody's going and doing. We could be doing that, baby.
No, thank you.
We could do this.
My stepfather still lives in New York only 6 months out of the year because of his breathing condition. He has to live in Hawaii for 6 months out of the year.
He got his hustle down.
It's true though. His job, he's
doctor ordered.
Postal.
Doctor ordered 6 months a year. He's living in Hawaii.
Yeah.
For his health.
Yeah, it's New York and Hawaii.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
That is pretty cool.
I think about, and this is probably a topic for another show, but vacationing more often. Taking 5 days, every other month, but hitting the Caribbean, hitting Hawaii, hitting something like that. I dream about those kinds of things. Did you want to do that today? Yeah,
let's do so. Okay. So I'm going to do this beauty card real quick because I really, really love this particular crystal. It's a clear quartz crystal. And the beauty card says, you are a divine spark of light, unique unto the world. Your soul is the greater part of who you truly are. and it resides in timelessness. Your soul is forever and always broadcasting the best of who you are and who you can become. Let this radiance shine from you and through you.
Nice.
Shine.
What did you just out of that card mostly? Because I like the part about you are the thing. Let me see. You are a divine spark of light, unique into the world. Your soul is a great part of you, who you truly are. And just
Your soul is the greater part of you and who you are.
yeah.
I think that's beautiful. I actually
And you like the opening line. You are a divine spark of light.
absolutely. You are a divine spark of light. I think that is beautiful, unique unto the world. I think it is so important to remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are uniquely designed. There's not another one like you, even if you're a twin or a triplet. There is still individuality in you.
Today's the 1st of September. That means August is gone. Today's the first day of September. No matter what happened yesterday, what happened last month, a month before that, this is a new month. This month here can be greater than last month. It can. Mm-hmm. You can have more fun this month than you did last month. You can earn more money this month than you did last month. Mm-hmm. You can find more interesting things to do this month than last month. Mm-hmm. Today's the 1st.
Yeah.
Go ahead, hit Mark, baby.
Go ahead and read it.
You're not going to do it in Mark's voice?
No, I'm not going to do it in Mark's voice.
He says, thank you, my brother. I carry the strength of my ancestors with me. That's a very familiar thing.
Absolutely.
Mark Greer always talks about his ancestors, his dad, his grandparents, his aunts and uncles, and he does carry with him their strength. And the beautiful thing about that, to me, well, I know, not just to me, but other people have spoken about that too, like Muhammad Ali. He's got more strength. He's bringing other people's and other entities' strength with him. He's not just his own self. He's carrying all of that with him. That gives you more strength. That gives you more power. Their amazing strength has become my shield. You are correct.
I will not be touched.
I will not be touched, affected, or diminished by anything external. My internal strength is more powerful than any external force. Some misconstrue that security as arrogance, but I am a product of the Creator, fearfully and wonderfully made. For me, that is the foundation of that security in and of itself. Just my mindset, folks.
Amen.
Let me tell you something else about Mark. Mark's been this way a long time. This ain't new to him. Okay, he's a model of consistency. I promise you, next week, next year, Mark, you don't know how to dress. Mark, you're not handsome. You're an ugly guy. Mark, you don't know how to speak. He probably will laugh at that. If someone told him he's not a good speaker, you can't shake him on that. He knows he's good. You can't shake him on his ability to dress. He knows he can dress. You can't shake him on his looks. He knows he's a handsome man. Come on. You can say anything you want to. They ain't getting to him. Mm-hmm. And that's what we should aspire to be. Dr. Deborah Dunstan.
I am unique unto this world.
Absolutely true.
Absolutely.
And there is value in all that's rare. All that's rare. There's tremendous value. No one has Dr. Deborah's collection of experiences. No one has her collection of knowledge or education. No one has been where she's been. No one has seen what she has seen and done it like she do it. Okay? Same is true for you and you. No one has your collection of anything. You're unique. You're rare. You're priceless.
All the letters be in his Luke, I am your father voice. That is his Mark Green.
Mark
voice.
Greer.
Mark Greer.
That's my Mark Greer voice. Mm-hmm. And if you had ever met Mark Greer, author Lynette, you would agree that this is how he sounds.
This is how he sounds.
He would say,
Amen.
Hello, my name is Mark Greer. Please tell me, what is your name? He said, my name is Lynette. Good to meet you, Lynette. It's time for the greeting song.
It's time for the greeting songs. William Brown is up first this morning.
Good morning to our friend Bill.
Nobody thinks like him still.
We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. Good morning to our friend Bill. Good morning, Miss Phyllis George. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
Shawkee's back.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Again.
Shawkee's back.
Back.
Tell a friend.
Friend.
Shawkee's back. Shawkee's back. Shawkee's back. Shawkee's back. Shawkee's back. I created a monster.
Good morning, Sheila.
When I discovered that Shawkey likes the part about I created a monster, I don't ever leave it off anymore. Dr.
Good
Deborah
morning,
Dustin.
Dr. Deborah, non-profit strategist and funding coach.
Pamela Coleman. Pamela Coleman makes us happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. She makes us happy. Couture Green has a jam as well. Couture Green is our friend. She's also the stunt double for Lisa in case we can't make it. But she's got a jam.
Couture
Back
Green.
to life. Back to Couture Green.
However do you want it?
However do you need it?
Do you need it?
Mr. Tarnez Green has a jam as well. He's the stunt double of me when we can't make it to the show. This jam goes, do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, Tarnez, yeah. Interesting story about how Tarnez got his jam. He had a song that he liked. Now, the song was not mainstream, real popular, but he liked the song. The song was called Do It, Baby. And he sent me the song, sent me the link to it, and I would listen to the song again and again and again, and we found this jam out of that. You can go back to bed if you want to.
Tarnez Green and Couture Green make up
Couples for Life, something like that.
For Life Couple.
For Life Couple.
And Brother Mark has a song.
Mark's song is So Wide You Can't Get Around It.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. You know, my wife, I am so blessed to have Lisa as my wife, Crystal Blake.
Crystal Blake.
I'm so blessed to have Lisa as my lady because we've been traveling a lot. I would say since we got better, since June, we've been traveling a lot. Since June we've been traveling a bunch. You know, from here and there, to and fro, hither and yon. And I still very much enjoy traveling with Lisa. She's easy for me to travel with. And that's important to her. She don't want to be difficult to travel with, you know. And she said so to me. Who was next? Crystal Blake.
Crystal Blake is in the air.
No. Happy feelings in the air. Crystal Blake is everywhere. Helping families ensure their needs. Crystal Blake will do it with ease. That's Crystal Blake's jam. I hope Crystal likes her jam too.
Absolutely.
Author Lynette is here. At this table we sit.
Making it legit.
Because when Lynette hits the show, Sophia President is like another sister of ours. We got to get a jam for Sophia.
We do. Mama Sun Fire! Yeah.
We'll go with that. Mama Sun Fire. How you doing, Sophia? Good morning to you.
Hey, sister. I missed ya.
Yeah, why do we keep missing her? The thing is, sometimes you can be in the same city, don't bump into your friends all that much. Couture says, I love it, Brian. And Sophia says, I love y'all. And y'all love you back.
Y'all love you back. We missed you too. We missed you too. We missed you too.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
I want to say this too. Today's Thursday. Lisa and I talked this morning, and we are going to sit our butts down this weekend. We're not going nowhere this weekend. Because how long, my wife was telling me this morning, how long has it been since we sat our butts down on
a month?
Weekend? It's been a month, but we haven't sat our butts down on the weekend. So this weekend, our goal. What's our goal this weekend, baby? Stay at home, sit down?
Yes. Other than that says, I know I'm unique and marvelously made.
Yes.
Never duplicated. There's nobody like me.
Exactly right. You're
Absolutely.
right. You are unique.
Absolutely.
Brother Mark, Brian, I have a friend that listened to you, to the show, as you were doing my voices a few months ago, and he rolled. He said, who is this dude? I laughed and told him you were a friend, and he said, he's got you, bruh.
Amen.
I love that story because I want to get it right, and one of my other friends saying I got it down right. That's good.
Crystal Blake says, LOL, I so love everyone's greeting songs. I sing along now. That's
good.
Beautiful.
Good. I like it too. Sophia says, what? She live closer to you now?
I don't know if it was text to talk or all back and forth, but I can't.
I live will get a closer to you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit. I don't know what.
I don't know what that means either.
Means.
But I can only make guesses. She's saying I live closer to you, maybe.
I don't know.
It could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna ask.
Okay.
So I appreciate you guys joining us this morning.
Yes.
I hope that you take some pointers from Dr. Seuss and green eggs from him. She says, I live a little closer to you.
Okay, good. We got it.
Thank you. Well, we got to get together. We're going
to be home this weekend. This is also Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of our friends are throwing meat on the heat. Okay. Throwing some stuff on something. Okay.
Meat on the heat.
Right. Throw some meat on the grill.
Something on the grill.
We could bring a little something put on your grill too. We got stuff in the freezer. Damn, texted.
Talk to text. Gotcha.
It kills everybody.
I got it. I got you. But yeah.
We did Pamela Coleman's jam. Okay, good. But yeah, I'm excited about being home this weekend too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
This morning until about 12:30, I got 2.5 hours where I have to do some creative writing. I have to do some creative writing this morning. That's why I so I'm gonna take it easy, but I'm gonna go to my lab because there's some business plans I need to write, but I can't write them like ... These are the kind of things I need to use my creative side with. So I have to write those things this morning. At 12:30, I got my regular clients going on. Yeah, it's 12:30 is the first one. Good. Mm-hmm. But I got some creative writing that I not gotta do, but I get to do, and I want to do in this time slot for me. What do you got going on?
If you don't have nothing going on, it's time to get something going on. You can do it. Make a difference.
Where's your schedule? Okay. You got who?
And I definitely look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for Shout It Out Friday.
Yes.
And don't forget to have sex.